It has begun, guys, and it seems like this is ongoing. Check this out. Today we're going to be talking about Tether. Your time is literally on the horizon, right? And it seems like the collapse is imminent. Not to mention Coinbase. Nothing to see here. Just Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong dumping more of his Coinbase stock, guys. Now, why is he? We're going to be talking about that in just a second. Wouldn't it be cool if you could see when they're dumping S coins onto you that they acquired for free in exchange for listing said S coins? Brian doesn't think so, right? So Brian Armstrong has been dumping millions upon millions upon millions, guys. The amount is right there, right? Throughout the past months, if I'm not mistaken. He's been dumping for a long time. Now the question is why though, right? Now, how much you guys want to bet that the closer we get to the collapse, we're going to see all of these, the head of all these companies, right? Major companies and whatnot, dump their shares more and more and more before the collapse occurs. But they can't dump it all at once, guys, right? If they did, people catch on to what's really incoming. So they have to do it little by little. Now, check this out though. From Whale Chart, breaking! A new draft bill in the United States Congress wants stablecoin issuers such as Tether and Circle to be regulated by the Federal Reserve. What? Wow! No thanks, they already destroyed the dollar. Not to mention, it's all about control. If you can't control it, destroy it. It's the American way. Exactly. Here we go, guys. Now listen to this. Listen. They want Tether and Circle, right? The two biggest stablecoins such as USDC and USDT. These two companies want to be, or they're saying to be regulated by the, or should be regulated by the Federal Reserve, right? It's all about the Federal Reserve. What did we talk about before, guys? Interesting. And we just got confirmed by the Fed. Why? Because Tether is literally like the Fed, guys, right? They print. Not to mention, it wouldn't surprise me if Tether is, or the Federal Reserve is puppeteering Tether, right? Controlling Tether as we speak, even though people seem to think they're not correlated at all, but I know for a fact they are, guys, right? There's a reason why they haven't gone after Tether right now, because they're waiting for a specific moment in time. Now, they haven't been hiding the fact that they are printing money out of thin air since 2017. Tether prints 500 million plus with no bank accounts anywhere in the world, right? Tether watch update. Oh, for the love of God. Is this evidence enough of their shenanigans now, or do you really need them to say it before you believe it? They are printing themselves money. They are not even trying to hide it anymore, right? I mean, Tether just needs to give me a small loan, guys, right? I mean, or they might as well print $1 quadrillion and pump the crypto market. Either or, guys, and Kraken and Binance too, right? As you guys can see, Tether USDT amount 100 million, 10 million, 100 million, confirmed from Tether Treasury, Bitfinex to the USDT is heading into those two wallets, guys, right? I don't know which wallets, but they're heading into different wallets. As well as this, the transactions found. Look at this, guys. Tether Treasury, right? To Bitfinex, 100 million USDT. Right? Hundreds of millions, if not billions, guys. Come on, don't you see all these transactions? Right? They're literally printing money out of thin air, right? It's literally free money, guys. They're like literally the Federal Reserve for the crypto market, right? And this is where you see it's all manipulated. The reason being is because check this out. Check this out, guys. Nothing to see here. Just institutionalized investors sending billions of dollars to criminals who are under criminal investigation for bank fraud and laundering money for those people to buy Bitcoin instead of just buying Bitcoin. The SEC has identified possible sources of fraud and manipulation in the spot Bitcoin market, guys. They're including Tether USDT. There we go. And people thought we were just joking. No, we're not, guys. It's all manipulated. It's all manipulated, guys. Mr. Poole warned you a long time ago. Bitcoin, you remember Bitcoin that was pumping and then it had strings attached to Bitcoin, meaning one singular thing. It was all manipulated in the beginning of time since its creation, right? But what would happen when Bitcoin gets what? Its strings cut? Well, it dies, as BG123's Phoenix picture, the Phoenix picture attached to Bitcoin's column. It dies and then possibly revives, right? Chris Larson changed the code, greener economy and whatnot. The commission has identified in previous orders possible sources of fraud and manipulation in the spot Bitcoin market, right? Well, come on, guys, including 1, wash trading, 2, persons with a dominant position in Bitcoin manipulating Bitcoin pricing. Wow, guys, this is crazy. What? Bitcoin literally prices, it's right now around $30,000. That's literally spoofed, guys, right? Who's manipulating Bitcoin's price? Don't you see? It's literally Tether USDT, right? Possibly other stablecoins as well. Then 3, hacking of the Bitcoin network and trading platforms. 4, malicious control of the Bitcoin network. The network, Bitcoin's network is 100% centralized as well, guys, right? 5, trading based on material non-public information, exactly, insider tradings and whatnot, or based on the dissemination of false and misleading information. 6, manipulative activity involving purported stablecoins. There you guys go, including Tether USDT. And 7, fraud and manipulation at Bitcoin trading platforms. Guys, I can't believe it. Everything we have been talking about is coming into fruition. Now, when will all this get exposed, right? Look what happened as soon as the Federal Reserve started raising interest rates, right, last year. FTX imploded. Celsius did. What was the other one? Do Kwon's crypto as well imploded. I forgot which one that was. So all of these cryptos and companies have already imploded, guys, right? Just with the Fed raising interest rates. You know, when the collapse takes place, what's going to happen? They're probably going to raise it a S-ton, right? These people who are all in debt, all in fraud, all in corruption will definitely get exposed, guys, right? Because the truth will come out to light at one point in time. Bye-bye Tether, don't you see? Oof for Tether and anyone who uses it in the United States. Prohibition on offers or sales. It shall be unlawful for any person to offer or sell a payment stablecoin through the use of any medium or by any means of access in interstate commerce in the United States, or to offer or sell a payment stablecoin to a United States person living in the United States unless such payment stablecoins is issued by a payment stablecoin issuer. Wow, guys, they're going after all these stablecoins, so it seems like, right? I mean, regulations are inbound, and this is where 99.9% of these coins go to the shadow realm, right? And we're not making any of this stuff up, guys. People think we are, right? Don't you see? They're literally on our side, guys, right? The board may issue regulations providing limited safe harbors from this section that are consistent with the purposes of the title. If you go up here, this was connecting to a 73-page discussion draft of a stablecoin digital dollar bill for next week's subcommittee hearing, right? Then we go down here. It would connect to by this definition, Tether is not a stablecoin. Then only reserves would be allowed. So I'm not going to go through all this, guys, but you guys can pause and check all this stuff out. Remember how everyone told me the series of pulls was unfair? If Tether was forced to redeem every Tether in circulation before the end of the week, would each holder receive $1 of their Tethers, right? At least people are smart, guys. Of course, they don't have the reserves back to back it up one-to-one, guys, right? Come on. Now, if you go back here, which means it's a Ponzi. Good. It would be awful to find out an insolvent stablecoin was still paying out larger bonuses to executives. 12. Treatment of insolvent payment stablecoin issuers in any insolvency proceedings with respect to a payment stablecoin issuer. Claims from persons holding payment stablecoins issued by the payment stablecoin issuer shall have priority over all other claims against the payment stablecoin issuer. For those who didn't get the joke, Tether made large and irregular transfers to their executives while insolvent, right? A lot of shady stuff is going on, guys. So, I don't know. Do you guys really trust Tether or no? Let me know down below. Tether, we don't have to do an audit because our customers are fine doing business with us without doing an audit. Tether customers, Sam Bankman-Fried, giant fraud. Justin Sun, scammer, right? And I'm pretty sure the SEC is going after Justin Sun as well, guys. Alex as well, which was the Celsius founder or one of the head of Celsius, guys, if I'm not mistaken. Celsius Ponzi, which will connect right there. Amber Group right here, guys, right? Tether customers, by the way. Now, I didn't want to mention this at the end, guys. So we know that all these coins are about to go to S, right? look who comes out from Attorney Jeremy. When will the SEC versus Ripple case be over? Let's take a look into the future. So all these other coins are about to go to the shadow realm while the Ripple case is about to conclude. Guys, don't you see what's really happening, right? One coin to rule them all. One coin will get the green light while everyone else is in yellow or red, guys, right? Don't you see?
I am happy to tell you, my loyal viewers, that at long last, the SEC versus Ripple case has settled. Now, excuse me, I have to catch a shuttle back to the moon in time for dinner. Boy, I'm glad I'm done doing these videos.
There we go. The Ripple versus SEC case has settled. Interesting. I don't know, guys. In the future, again, we're getting real close, right? Real close to every other coin collapsing on collapse mode, while XRP is the one that will literally decouple, right, and go on its own and carve its own path. Not financial advice. Let's prepare. What was that? So guys, amazing day, guys. See ya.